What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, I'm going to begin it with a very, very simple question. Okay? If you're watching my video, you're probably an AMC shareholder like me, and you're looking for information on what's going on, what we can expect with the stock's price. So let me ask this very simple question. Okay? I wrote it down, and I got my notes here. A stock's price is reflective of A, the financials, B, short interest, C, earnings, D, all of the above. If you were to answer that question, comment down below. What's the answer? Is a stock's price reflective of the fundamentals, the short interest, or the earnings reports? All right, because we're told repeatedly by the dickheads that if you only learn to read the financials, you'd understand how the stock's price is moving. Bullshit, bullshit. Take that shit somewhere else. That works on people that don't know no better. What about short interest? With the conspiracy theories on, there's so much short interest, and that's what the shorts have to cover. Bullshit. Not true. Next, earnings. If it has a great earnings report, then the stock will go up. If it has a shitty earnings report, the stock will go down. Which one of those is the correct answer? Give you a second, comment down below. And some of you may be smart enough to say, well, CSI, we need a D, which is all of the above. The financials, the short interest, the earnings reports, whether it's good or bad, all of these things affect the stock's price. The answer to that, people, is no. No. None of these factors drive a stock's price today on the stock market, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you what moves the stock's price, people. I don't give a damn if you want to argue with me about it or not. I'm not wrong. I know that I'm right, and there ain't nothing you can say that's going to make me change my mind. The price of a stock moves for one reason and one reason only: the law of supply and demand. Now, you might be saying, well, CSI, that's true, but it's the financials of whether a company's doing good or bad that drives the supply and demand. Not true. You might argue that the high short interest, like when GameStop was 140%, that's what drove the rally. To an extent, because they got caught with their pants down on the GME squeeze. I'm totally convinced of that, but they figured a way around that. All right, so short interest does not move the stock's price. And earnings reports. How many times have we came out with good earnings reports? We beat estimates, and the stock crashes on us. Almost every single fucking time. So them aspects do not drive the law of supply and demand. So what does? It's this elementary element that controls this play. And most people can't understand this play simply, and I mean YouTubers, people that are giving you your information. They don't understand what's driving this play because they're too concerned about one aspect or another on the list. Cowboy Clown loves to holler that if we just learn the financials, we would learn how to trade this stock. Not true. You got the conspiracy theorists who believe that the short interest is so high the shorts have to cover. Not true. The law of supply and demand is not driven by these aspects anymore. All right? They're controlled by the market makers. That's what all of this is about, people. Y'all don't understand. You're going to say I'm right, but you still don't understand what this play is about. It's not about financials. It's not about short interest. It's not about the earnings reports. It's all about the law of supply and demand. Now, there's a theory out there that says if AMC could only get its balance sheet right, we'd be in good shape. We'd run the shorts up out the play. That's what Adam tells us. That's what the Clown News Network tells us. That's what Bigums tells us, is if we could just get the financials in good shape, the stock can run. The shorts will leave and the stock will run. Not true, people. They control supply and demand. Therefore, they control the stock's price. Not financials, not short interest, not earnings reports. The fact that they can control supply and demand is what moves a stock's price up or down. Let me explain. How many times has Citadel been fined for marking longs short and shorts long? Over a dozen. Virtue, same thing. Virtue's got a case going on right now where they are accused of marking longs short and shorts long. Now, everybody knows that that's true, that they have been caught marking longs short, shorts long. But your favorite YouTubers, the ones that want to play on your emotions and use trigger words that upset you and make you mad, they want you to only focus on one aspect of what I've just said, that they are marking longs short. That means the buy orders, they're marking them as sell orders, okay? And that's what's manipulating the price. No. They do both. If it's long and they need it to be short, they just mark it short. And if they need it to be long and it comes in as a sell order, they'll mark it as a buy order, and they fuck up the supply and demand of the stock this way. So I'll say again that the ones that push the narrative that if we can only get the financials right, we run the shorts out, has nothing to do with the stock's price. What controls the stock's price is whether they mark these motherfuckers correctly or not. If a long comes in, it gets marked as a long. If a short comes in, they mark it as short. That's how you keep track of supply and demand, people. And like I said, most YouTubers only want to focus on the fact that they mark long short, and then you miss half of what's going on. It's not the fact that they're manipulating the stock's price. They manipulate the stock's supply and demand by moving shares from the New York Stock Exchange to a dark pool. And then they just mark it whichever way they need it. And then they claim, oh, it was an algorithm problem. We had a problem with our algorithm. We're so sorry. And I love what Donahue says, that how can you get caught doing this over 30 fucking times and you still have a license to trade stocks? That's incredible. So soon as you get an understanding of what this play's about, then you'll know what we need to do to stop the bullshit. All right? Now, the answer is very, very simple, yet YouTubers who play on your emotions want to holler, Gary Gensler does nothing that protects shareholders. Bullshit. What do you think the CAT system is? Why do you think they've been trying for over 10 years to get this passed? But people like Citadel and Virtue and the rest want to fight them because they don't want to give the correct information at the exact time that the trade happens, because they can't fuck over the supply and demand. It all has to come out in the wash. So, next time you hear the Clown News Network or Adam Aaron tweet that if we can only get the financials right, the shorts will have to leave, is bullshit. All right, that might be the case, but the short interest is not what's going to move this stock. Getting the supply and demand under control is what's going to cause this stock to rocket. So give that some thought. You cannot have dual beliefs. You cannot say that these things control the stock's price, and then on the other hand say supply and demand controls the stock's price when it's the supply and demand that's being manipulated. So with that, love y'all. Be blessed, and I hope this helps someone understand what's going on in this play. See you in the next video.